Hello, students. My name is Mr. Chukwudi Ugweje, and I'll be talking about the rule of law and its benefits in democracy, ensuring justice, equality, and stability. All right, today we're going to look at the rule of law and the objectives for this lesson is first of all, we're going to define the term rule of law. Afterwards, we'll talk about the principles of the rule of law. We talk about the benefits of the rule of law and the challenges of the rule of law. Okay, so first of all, we'll be looking at the definition of the rule of law. The rule of law, this is the fundamental principle that ensures all individual, institutions, and government entities are subject and accountable under the law. Okay, what this is trying to say is that rule of law ensures accountability, ensures that government and the citizens and everyone in power is accountable to whatever law or whatever decision is being made in a democratic state. And the rule of law is has some basic importance in democracy. As well, when democracy is a system of government in which qualified citizens have been elected by the citizens of a state, qualified citizens. Okay. So the importance of the rule of law in democracy is one, protect citizen rights. Rule of law ensures that citizen rights are being protected. Okay, different rights of citizens. You have the right to life, right to own properties, and the likes. So the rule of law ensures that this right is being protected. All right. Up next, the rule of law ensures that social order is maintained in a society. Social order in the sense that everyone respects and adhere to the dictates of the constitution, ensures that social order, everybody is in uniformity in as regards rule of law. All right, the rule of law also prevents the abuse of power. Most times government officials may want to abuse power and the likes. So the rule of law ensures that power is not abused. Okay, if a government or if a president is likely to abuse power given to him or her, the rule of law ensures that such government uh, would not be able to abuse such power. So the rule of law prevents the abuse of power, makes the government responsible and accountable. All right, next up, we'll be looking at the core principles. Now, the rule of law is established on major core principles, basic concept, core principles. Now, number one, equality before the law. The rule of law is established on the principle of equality before the law, where we state that everybody, irrespective of your status, of your uh, of your position or whatever post you have in government or as a citizen, irrespective of who you are, the everybody is equal before the law. There is no big person, no small person. We are all the same when it comes to the law. Also, another principle is transparency. The rule of law ensures transparency. It ensures that government officials enough, are open enough with the powers given to them, are open enough with whatever resources given to them. Okay, they're transparent. They deal with us openly. So the rule of law ensures that governments are open. There's nothing like hiding money spent for the citizens or trying to cover up anything. The rule of law ensures that government is transparent in their dealings with its citizens. Also, the rule of law ensures accountability. It ensures that governments and high profile citizens are accountable for their actions, accountable for the positions they find themselves. Whatever money is spent on government properties or government infrastructures, they are accountable. All right, rule of law ensures that these people come out and say for themselves or speak for themselves. This and this is what we use the citizens' tax to do, the citizens' money to do. Also, the rule of law ensures fair and impartial judiciary. That is another principle of rule of law. The rule of law um, runs on the principle of fair and impartial judiciary, in the sense that the judiciary, we all know that the judiciary is an arm of government that is responsible for interpreting the law and punishing offenders. So the rule of law is based on the notion that the judiciary should remain impartial, should not support any government, or should not rule in favor of any person, irrespective of your position or your status or your social status. The judiciary should not rule in favor of you. If you're found guilty of an offense, be it you're a rich person or you're a poor person, you are supposed to be punished appropriately according to the law. Number five talks about legal certainty. The rule of law ensures that the law is clearly publicized so that everybody can see it. Nobody will say, I didn't know, I was not aware of such law being existing. No. The rule of law is built on the principle of legal certainty, making sure that the law is clear enough and public enough for everybody to see and understand. That's why the 1999 Constitution of Nigeria is written in a book and very much available for everyone to make purchase. So there's no ignorance before the law, because the law is clear and clearly publicized for everyone to have access to it. Up next, we're looking at the rule of law in a democratic system. Like we all know, Nigeria practices a system of democracy. All right, democracy. So the rule of law in a democratic system, one, ensures free and fair elections. The rule of law ensures that elections are done free and fair. Also protects fundamental human rights and freedom. The rule of law protects our rights and freedom as citizens of a country. We also establish checks and balances in government. The rule of law helps to check government excesses to ensure that these governments do not abuse powers given to them. Also, the rule of law encourages civic participation and trust in institutions. So, the rule of law encourages us to participate. One of our civic responsibility or our civic rights is participating in an election. That's one of our political rights, it's our right. So, the rule of law encourages civic participation and trust in government institutions. All right, we'll be also up next is the benefits of law in democracy. All right, the benefit of the rule of law, sorry, in democracy. Now, the rule of law has the following benefits in democracy. Number one, it protects human rights. That's protection of human rights. The rule of law protects our human rights, making sure that these rights are not being violated and these rights are being adhered to strictly, right? So the rule of law ensures that our rights are protected. If anybody wants to infringe on any of our rights, it's being protected by the law and the constitution. Two, the rule of law promotes political stability. In a society where there's stable politics, the such society will travail, such society will survive. So the rule of law promotes political stability, ensures that the government of a country is stable. Since the constitution is available for everyone to follow, therefore the government in the country is stable. Nothing like irregular laws or retrospective laws. The rule of law ensures that politics is stable. Frequent elections happen as a result of us, of we following the constitution. Also, the rule of law ensures economic growth and development. The rule of law ensures economic growth and development. Everyone in the country will subscribe to being there will be a lot of development and there will be a lot of growth as a regards of the rule of law. If everybody sticks to the law, adheres strictly to the law, there will be growth and development. Government do not want to run away with funds that are kept for the citizens, or funds that are supposed to use to make the life of the citizens better. Okay. Then four, the rule of law ensures justice and fairness. It ensures that everybody deserves justice, irrespective of where you come from, your race, your tribe, your religion. Justice and fairness in passing out the law. All right. Up next, we'll look at the challenges to the rule of law quickly. Number one challenge to the rule of law is corruption. In our government today, there are a lot of corrupt governments, and this is a challenge. This undermines the futility of the rule of law. Two, weak judicial system. The judiciary itself in a particular nation is not really strong in terms of teaching out the law. Okay, most times they're impartial, they're biased. So a weak judicial system is a as an impediment to the rule of law. Also, lack of public awareness. Okay, people are not aware of their rights. People don't know their rights. People don't know what they're supposed to do when their rights are being infringed upon. And as this happens to be a challenge to the rule of law. Also, authoritarianism. Now, this is a situation whereby there's a leader who makes authority and doesn't want to compromise when there's need for him to, for he or she to compromise. Okay, an authoritarian leader only listens to himself, makes authority, and expects everyone to follow. Such kind of leader, such kind of ideology is not good, or is not okay, or it doesn't go well, or is not suitable for the rule of law. All right, strengthening the rule of law in democracies. How can the rule of law be strengthened in democracies? Number one, judicial independence. Like I said, the judicial should be independent, should not be biased. Strong legal institutions, education and awareness program, active civil society, and free press. These are some of the ways the rule of law can be strengthened in democracy. Okay, people should be aware of the rights. Civil societies, NGOs like the Amnesty International, which helps to let the individuals know about their rights. Such civil society should be strong, should be active, and also there should be press freedom to strengthen democracy. All right, lastly, in conclusion, the rule of law is the foundation of a strong democracy. It ensures justice, equity, and protection of rights. Citizen has a role in upholding democratic principles. So the rule of law is a foundation of strong democracy. In every democracy that wants to grow, in every democracy that wants to stay strong and stable, should embrace the foundation of the rule of law. The rule of law makes sure there's justice, justice for people who are not rich enough to look for justice for themselves. The rule of law helps those people to get justice and protect their rights. Okay. So with that we've come. All right. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the class. I hope you were able to learn one or two things. And I hope to see you some other time. To have a great day. Goodbye.